Hi, Blake Taylor here with Ropeless Systems. I'm going to give you an unedited, unscripted run-through of our RISER AT system, the submerged unit, as well as the surface unit in a separate clip. So I'll walk you through each component here. This is on an aluminum frame. All these components can be configured in a wire mesh cage or any other kind of frame configuration you'd like. And for getting ready to deploy the unit, this is the RISER AT. This is the brains that with the transponder that you'll talk to be able to actuate the inflation of this airbag. You see on this other side you have your air tank that allows airflow to go into there. So first, when we're starting to get ready to deploy it and doing our first checks, you'll plug in this wet mateable connector. Make sure it's seated. You see that one green light flash, that means the battery is good to go and everything's good to go. If you see a red light, do not deploy it. Give us a call and we'll make sure we troubleshoot and figure out what might be the issue. Odds are it's most likely battery depletion. And as you can see, as you follow this lead here, the lead from the RISER AT runs up and is connected to the solenoid. The solenoid valve is what releases the air into the air tank. You want to make sure that the air tank's connected properly and that your air is fully on. One of the most common errors with these things not being able to be recovered is simply because it's not connected or the air isn't on. And then from your air tank, roll this out. So when you actuate this, the lift bag, this is a 200-pound lift bag, will fully inflate. And from your air tank, you'll have this air hose that's on a quick disconnect here. And you want to make sure that that is fully seated and connected before you deploy it. To deplete the air out of the system, you can simply pull on these valves here, these release valves, and press down on it as you roll it up, and that'll release all the air out of the system. To roll it, I recommend rolling away from this quick disconnect valve, because what will end up happening is you roll it, you'll have some residual air, and then you can pull this out, press it, get rid of the residual air out of that quick disconnect, and then reconnect it. For strapping it, it's just simple Velcro, and you want to make sure that you have full Velcro coverage here connecting it. So I've done the full run through of the system, and one thing to note is you do not have a pressure gauge for your air tank that you can view to see the air pressure. So it's up to you to make sure that the air pressure is good to go before you put it down to your rated depth. Depending on the depth and the weight of the payload you may be using, we have some calculations and some spreadsheets that we can share with you to make sure that you're going to have enough air to get this inflated into the surface.